Hi friends, it's more Brachie here. Today we are going to read a book. This book is called Dovid Comes Home, written and illustrated by Morah. One day, Dovid's mother gave him a shopping list and sent him to the village on the other side of the forest to buy some things for Shabbos. Please hurry, said Dovid's mother. There is still much to do today. Remember to stay on the path so you won't get lost. And then you'll surely be home before the sun sets. Dovid took his little basket and off he went. But Dovid didn't do what his mother had told him, and he wandered from the path to play with the animals and to watch the birds and the clouds. Dovid soon realized that he was lost in the forest. He was very unhappy. Fortunately for Dovid, an old man came, pulling a cart of beautiful pots and pans to sell. Are you lost? He asked Dovid. Yes, said Dovid. Could you help me find the path to the village? Why, of course, said the helpful old man. He took Dovid back to the path. Now hurry to the stores so you'll be back in time for tonight. The old man reminded Dovid. Dovid thanked him and said goodbye. Dovid continued along the path until he came to the village. His first stop was the grocery store. There he saw many fruits and vegetables, jars of jam, milk, butter, and all kinds of other things too. What would you like? Asked Gershon the grocer. I would like 1 bottle of wine and a small jar of spices. Now go, and don't waste any time. You do know what tonight is, don't you? No, I don't remember, said Dovid. Well, soon you will, promised Gershon. Here you are now, said Gershon, handing him his package and his change. Thank you very much, said Dovid, and he proceeded to the mill by the bank of the river where the miller grinds wheat into flour and the miller's wife bakes challahs. Oh, hello, Dovid, chuckled Chaya the challah lady. Here are your challahs, she said. If you keep them wrapped up in this cloth, I am sure they will stay very warm for tonight. But what is tonight? Asked Dovid. Surely you haven't forgotten. But yes, I have forgotten, admitted Dovid. Soon you will remember. Bye-bye now. Dovid wrapped the challahs very snugly, and off he went to the fish store. It smells very, very fishy in here, said Dovid, holding his nose. I would be so happy if you would give me the fish as quickly as possible. Sure enough, agreed Fischl the fishman. Since it is late, I will also give you a container of already cooked fish. But how will you fit all of this into your little basket? It's a very funny basket, answered David. The more you fill it, the bigger it grows. David continued down the village street until he reached the tailor shop. Tuvia the tailor had David's new suit all ready. Make sure you keep your suit clean, Tuvia said. Now hurry on. Don't you know what time it is? David hurried onto the bakery, but when he reached it, the sign on the door read closed. David knocked very loudly on the door. Please, Mr. and Mrs. Baker, I must buy some cake for mother and a kichel for my sister Rivkala. He called out. What is all this noise? Cried Benjamin the baker. As he opened the door, It's me, said David. Do you know how late it is? Exclaimed Benjamin the baker. Well, come in anyway. Benjamin and his wife Bela helped David pick out what he wanted. Now hurry home, said Bela after she gave David his cakes. You mustn't be late for tonight. But suddenly, David began to cry. What is the matter? Asked Bela the baker's wife. I've forgotten the way home, David sobbed, and I don't even remember what tonight is. Well, there is only one person wise enough to help you, and that is the village rabbi, of course. Go quickly to the red brick house on the corner, said Bela. Oh, thank you very much. You have been so helpful, said David. He tried to run as quickly as possible to the rabbi's study, but the basket was very big and full by now. Even before he knocked on the door of the rabbi's study, he heard the voice of the village rabbi calling to him. Come in, David. I've been waiting for you. Why? How did you know that I was coming? Asked David. I know, because young boys like you often forget the way home, answered the rabbi. Come now, I'll show you the path home. The rabbi helped David carry his bag and led him quickly to the path through the woods which led to David's home. Hurry now, the sun will soon be setting. But this time, warned the rabbi, follow the path and don't stray from it, and you will be home as fast as can be. Sure enough, after David followed the path all the way through the forest, he saw his shining home in the distance. David kissed the mezuzah as he entered. He was so happy to be home again. David walked in, and Mother and Rivkala were behind the table, all ready to light the Shabbos candles. They were wearing their clean, bright clothes. The table was set with special dishes and shining silverware. "Where have you been, Dovid?" cried Mother. "Do you know what time it is?" Now Dovid remembered. "Why, it's almost Shabbos, of course. Do you think that I could forget? And here is the wine and the challah. I'll hurry now and put on my nice Shabbos suit so that I can go to shul with Daddy." Rivkah lit her little Shabbos candle. Then Mother lit her Shabbos candle, and soon Daddy and David came home from shul. But they were not alone. They hardly ever were, for they always brought home a guest. This week it was none other than the old man whom David had met in the woods. "We met our guest in shul. He is visiting our town, and his name is Reb Eliyahu," said David's father. "How wonderful!" said Mother and Rivkah. "Good job, Miss Reb Eliyahu." Daddy made kiddush with the wine that David had brought home from the store. Then everyone washed his hands and said the bracha before reciting Hamaisi over the two challahs, which were still warm. "We should thank God for all of our blessings," said Mother. "Blessed be the Creator of the whole world," said Father. "Thank you, God, for helping me find my way home once again," said David. "Thank you, God, for my kichel," said little Rivkah. "Thank you, God, for bringing me to such a wonderful family for Shabbos," said the guest, Reb Eliyahu. Together they enjoyed the Shabbos meal and sang songs. The Shabbos candles were still burning, and their little house shone brightly in the night. The end, friends. All right, have a good Shabbos, and I'll see you next time.